Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to give you 5 high yield dividend plays for 2022 and 2023. We do know the market is creeping closer and closer to bear market territory, and over the next year we most likely are going to have a pretty drastic crash. So to fight against that and fight against high inflation, we're going to be talking about 5 different plays with high yields above 5% that you guys can make some solid money on over the next few years. So the first stock I chose to invest in was Altria Group. Now they provide a whopping 9% yield that's paid out each and every quarter. Altria is a tobacco company working to reduce the harm of tobacco products on the human body, but they're also selling those very same tobacco products, so they're making a lot of money on both sides here. Looking at the charts, you can see that since the year 2000, it has had very strong rebounds coming out of bear market, so this will be a great hold if you guys plan on collecting dividends for about 2 years or more. You're going to make money from the high yield, but also from the strong rebound that comes following the market bottom. It's also a fairly cheap stock, so you can buy a few of these since it's only cost about $40. At number 2, we have Simon Property Group. You're going to be getting an 8% yield holding on to this stock. They own a number of properties around the United States where they operate malls and have been bringing in a good amount of money over the past year. However, because of the recession, we're most likely going to see a slowdown in revenue this year, and you guys should hold off on buying until it drops down and goes into a complete free fall over the next few months. Looking at the charts, it still has a way to go before it's attractive enough even with the dividends, but once it gets under $60, you guys can start adding this to your portfolio for some juicy dividends. Notice that even the executives of Simon Property Group have been buying up shares for themselves just for those dividends and are most likely not going to sell until the next bull run is well underway. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. For number 3, we're going with a massive dividend play of Blackstone Minerals. This one is one of my favorites because it gives you an over 11% yield. Now, to be exact, you get an 11.24% yield, which is one of the reasons this is already in my portfolio. Since I bought Blackstone Minerals last year, it has been giving me solid growth with great dividends. Notice that it hasn't had a large drop like some of the other energy plays out there. I expect it to come down eventually, although slowly, but the dividends make it worth holding until the recession ends, and I'm going to be adding on to this over the next few months. Pioneer Natural Resources comes in at number 4 with a 12.38% dividend. Its current cost is around $200, so more expensive than some of the other plays on this list. However, if you have the capital to invest, this is a solid hold if you want some more exposure to the energy markets. This is a company that knows how to make lots of money and how to spend it effectively. Forecasts currently have a target of $375 on the high end by July of 2023, and the current price is again around $200. To top everything off, we have Blackstone Secured Lending Fund with a 10% dividend. They help provide credit and buy debt of private companies that are not publicly traded on the major exchanges. They have a massive footprint everywhere, and even though the economy is looking sour, Blackstone is investing in new companies that make them money even in a bearish environment. It has a very cheap price of only $24, so you should be able to buy a few without too many problems. It recently found support in July and has been trading sideways ever since, which is great for you longer term holders who want to make dividends but don't want to lose the value of your asset.